Okay, welcome everyone. My name is Catherine Strongwind, and I am Tanille's campaign manager. I'm originally from Winnipeg and now make my home in Soot, BC, and I'm happy to welcome you here all tonight for this very exciting launch for Tanille's bid for federal leadership of the NDP party. To start off, I would like to introduce Elder Sandy Good from Nanaimo First Nation to welcome us to the territory. Thank you so much.
Hi, Panana. Today I just wanted to congratulate Tanille. So exciting that she's going to be ready for the NDP party. It's a special day for us within our Indigenous nation to know that she's going to be there having a voice for our Indigenous nation. We want to welcome all the guests, volunteers, to this special occasion this evening to honor Tanille with her campaign that she's going to get started with. It's going to be truly an honor as she moves through the First Nation communities, and I want to say that because she's known to our members and known to our friends, and that it's going to be a special day for us. On behalf of Snuneymuxw Chief and Council, I'd like to welcome you to the traditional territory of the Snuneymuxw. With that, I'd like to say a good prayer in a good way for you to get started. Sisatsiam, Aichka Tanakwel, Sikwam, Lamathot, Atakikalasi, Kanka Pisti. Aichka to something at Tanakwel, Sikwam, the Upsakan, Atalatinsta. Sisatsiam, Savataka Satanakwel, Eatamaxwell, still on the stage. Creator, we give thanks for today, a very special day. We ask that you bring blessings and medicine to each and everyone's table here this evening. Creator, be with us today and every day. Thank you. What was that today?
Thank you, Elder Sandy Good. At this time, I would like to introduce Tanille. Tanille Johnston is a proud lead without woman from Waiwikai First Nation, a social worker, mother, and bold new voice for the future of the NDP. Tanille has spent her life fighting for equity, justice, and community well-being. With over 14 years of experience as a registered social worker, she currently serves as Director of Community Programs and Services with the First Nations Health Authority, and as a City Councilor in her hometown. She has served on our nation's land committee for nearly a decade before launching into a successful municipal election campaign in 2022 and in 2025 running as the federal NDP candidate for the North Island Powell River. Please join me in welcoming Tanille Johnson, our next leader of the federal New Democratic Party. Woo!
Is this thing on? Ooh, it's on. Thank you everybody and welcome friends and relatives and those of you online. I have no idea how many platforms are on social media right now, but I'm sure it's a few. I wanted to offer my endless gratitude to Sandy for welcoming us here today. She's been a consistent and dedicated voice to health and wellness for our community. I also want to recognize Marina, who's hiding in the back. For standing with me today, Maria has been a pillar of strength and leadership for her nation, and is someone that leads with strength and kindness. And to Deacon likewise, for honoring me with the opportunity to come here and do this work today on the same First Nation territory. So I'm Tanille Johnston. I'm very proud to be a leader of a woman, a registered social worker, and I'm a parent from Kamatau, which is colonially known as Canberra, BC. Like so many families across the country, I grew up in a working class home. My dad was a mine worker and my mom ran a small business. They taught me what perseverance looked like. that if you work hard and cared for your family, acted with integrity, you can build a good life. But today, too many Canadians are finding that that promise is a lie. We're living in a lifetime of change and uncertainty. The cost of living has soared well beyond reason. The dream of a secure future is getting more and more out of reach. Meanwhile, the wealthiest corporations continue to make record profits and dodge taxes. Instead of building more housing or funding our healthcare system, Ottawa continues to sign off on more projects that will only poison our land and water. From floods to wildfires, communities are going without electricity, food, water, shelter. These struggles may seem distant to some, but they're deeply connected to what we face. A crisis of inequality, greed, and corruption. They are symptoms of unequal systems ruled by capitalism. We live in a country where housing is unaffordable, our healthcare system is underfunded, and that's why I'm running to lead the New Democratic Party. Because I believe that the NDP is ready for a new era.
Yeah, Tanille!
And a different kind of leadership. One deeply rooted in integrity, inclusion, and inspiration. I've spent over a decade on the front lines in community service, in healthcare, in advocacy, and social justice. And I'll continue to fight for free post-secondary education, for healthcare access for all of our rural and remote communities, affordable and accessible housing for every Canadian, and climate projects that defend and regenerate our environment. I know that change only happens when we lead with courage, hope, and optimism, and never forget who we're fighting for. This leadership race is about renewal. We can no longer afford to settle for watered-down promises or wait for Liberals to do the right thing. Progressive voters are looking for answers and action against the greed and corruption that's driving all of this inequality. New Democrats have always been the social conscience of our country. While Liberals break promises, Conservatives continue to cater to the wealthy. The NDP have always fought for the people. From the picket lines at Parliament, we've pushed Canada forward on healthcare, housing, climate, and social justice. The NDP is what makes Canada Canada. And now, we must unite our movement for a future that works for all of us, and not just the wealthy few. Together, let's bring the NDP into a new era, one that's brave, progressive, and impossible to ignore. My name's Tanille Johnston, and I'm running to lead this party, your party, with integrity, inclusion, and inspiration. Stand with me, join my team, and together, let's build a better future for every Canadian.
Yeah!
Thank you so much for coming. Let's do this.